The headline reads, Wilder to receive two-fight Joshua deal, says Hearn. I'm going to quote Mr. Hearn directly here. He says, if Fury wins and the rematch clause kicks in, we know we've got to move on ourselves. But my instruction is, make the fight. They haven't really wanted to speak to me before it. Now when the fight's over, if Wilder wins, we'll be on him on Sunday saying, any chance now? Can we meet now? If they say no again, I don't know what else to do. If they are true to their word on December 2, if they beat Tyson Fury, we will immediately start negotiations, and we'll see where we get to. April 13 is easy, and it's a 2-fight deal this time. The offer that we've made. One in America, one in the UK. We cannot say fairer than that. We've got to do our best to try and make it happen, and we'll be doing that straight after the fight. We've been trying to do it for the last 2 months, but no, wait. We'll wait, and then we'll have a go on December 2, and we've probably got 3 weeks to make the fight. It's enough time if everyone is sensible, but who knows whether they really want it deep down. So those are the words of Eddie Hearn talking about this potential fight and the latest offer, which is a 2-fight deal, one in the UK, one in America. The first offer that he made to Deontay Wilder, correct me if I'm wrong, was a 2-fight deal, one in the UK, one in America. That was it $15 million or $12 million? I think it was $12 million, wasn't it? The original offer. 15 million or 12 million, one of the two. And that was a 2-fight deal. But after that, when Deontay Wilder wanted more money, when he rejected the initial deal, that's when it came down to only a 1-fight deal with no rematch clause. We'll see what happens. But in boxing and in negotiations, your market value matters so much. It really does. Particularly in these unifications. Your market value is so important in terms of what percentage you're able to get. Because it's not just the fighter themselves who is getting a cut of the money. It's the promoters, it's the managers, it's the trainers, and many other people who are eating off these fighters' success. So it's a tug of war. And in order for everybody to get a nice chunk of money, they have to ensure that their guy gets a percentage proportionate to his market value. It's one thing people have to bear in mind. It's not just the fighter. There's a whole heap of people who are eating off and remember, the fighter's getting the lion's share most of the time. So everybody else is kind of fighting over scraps. Remember, a promoter gets a percentage of the fighter's purse. The manager gets a percentage of the fighter's purse. The trainer gets a percentage. So, the bigger the purse is overall, the more money everybody makes. So, these people have a vested interest in making sure their fighter overall makes as much as possible. Bear that in mind. I am kind of sick of talking about the negotiations between Joshua and Wilder, the back and forth, but I love boxing and I'm an eternal optimist when it comes to boxing. So I would still love to see the fight take place even on April 13, if that was feasible. But we don't know if we don't know whether a rematch clause will be exercised depending on who loses the Wilder Fury fight. They might not necessarily do the rematch immediately. They might decide to let the winner go on and fight AJ, and then they'll see them on the other side of that, potentially. So that's where we're at the moment, at least according to Eddie Hearn, and I'm sure we'll hear from Wilder's side of the table. It has a very, very short quote here from Finkel. It says, "I've never rejected a call from Barry or Eddie. My phone is always open to them." Maybe never rejected a call, I don't know, but he certainly has rejected meetings. We know that. Anyway, drop your comments below. Let me know how you feel. I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.